What's up, El Paso? Welcome back to this week's episode of Annie's Adventures and Friends. I have some really cool guests today I can't wait to introduce you to, so let me go on and turn the camera around and introduce you. First, I want to show you this table of goodies. Oh my goodness! What do we have here real quick?
So we have a strawberry shortcake with edible gold dust.
Oh my god.
With some nice pretzels. So if anyone has nut allergies, this is not a dessert for you at the
Okay,
moment.
okay.
It's made with cashews, nuts, coconut, and we have a berry medley nectarine cheesecake as well.
God.
And then I'll believe to approve a little spin and twist on some arroz con leche without rice.
And you said it has coconut in it?
Yes.
Oh my god. Well, first off, real quick, let me introduce you. Sorry, everybody, we just met the snacks. We have Mel and Frank here with Tumbleweed Sweet Treats. Thank you guys so much for coming in. You guys are the ones that made that gorgeous Annie's Adventures cheesecake for me. That thing was gone like that. It was absolutely delicious. It was so cool to have my logo on a cake, like super beautiful. So thank you guys so much for that. But we're about to go on and do a deep dive into your all's new business and how people can find you and order from you.
Perfect.
Thank you for coming. All right. And over here to my right, I have Yadira and Gzus. And then I also have, Eddie. Jesus, that's right, my bad. Didn't want to get it wrong. Thank you guys so much for coming in today. And Yadira and Gzus are with Onus MicroFarmz. And then Eddie is with Soul and Conditioning, Faith, Understanding, Knowledge.
Yes,
Did I say it right? Awesome. Okay, cool. So real quick, here I am. Okay, cool. We're going to go around the table, do a deep dive into what everybody does. And then I'm going to ask you guys, what type of marketing do you do? What tips and advice do you guys have for business owners out there? If you guys don't remember, I do work at Leo Marketing. We're a full service marketing agency. I'll tell you more about that at the end. But let's go on and kick off with Tumbleweed Sweet Treats. What's up, guys?
Hi,
How you
Annie.
doing?
How's it going? Thank you so much for coming in today.
Well, thank you for having us.
Heck yes, are you kidding me?
Annie already knows that we're a serial entrepreneur.
Yes,
team. We do
modern
all kinds of
needs. I
things.
love modern needs for life. For life.
For
Por
life.
vida.
We still do modern needs.
Yes.
Yeah, we still do.
Oh yeah, you can never get rid of the good stuff there. Yeah, you guys are award winning. You guys have topical, and that stuff really works. The whole family uses it. I love it. I can't say enough good things about it. It smells good, and it's even better when it's cold. I don't know if it's supposed to be cold, but we make it cold. Yes, it's so awesome. But you guys have a new endeavor that you guys are working on right now, and I just got to go check it out at Desert Spoon Hub 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
about 2 weeks.
Yeah. And so you guys are making these delicious desserts, which you guys can follow them on social media. We'll get all that information right now. But tell me about what you guys have going on, where we can find you, all the good stuff.
Well, so the reason I decided to do sweets is because I have a sweet tooth.
Okay.
addiction.
I'm
For
glad
one.
you do.
Yeah, I do. And so I was buying a lot from all my sweet tooth vendors, like, bakeries. And I said, you know what? I could just start making them ourselves. And then we got blessed with a friend of ours who let us purchase his food truck. So we're transforming that into a wonderful dessert truck. That's going to be the first of its kind in El Paso.
That's awesome.
And in New Mexico. So we're still working on that right now because we're finding some designs and a muralist, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so Frankie, since he has 3-border farm and he also grows a lot of our ingredients,
Yes.
the roses, the flowers, and whatnot, we decided to kind of do a little mix into the sweets. And so we wanted to kind of distinguish ourselves, right, from the sweets, because I kind of like fancy sweets. And so we just kind of said, let's just throw it at it. And people have given us some really good feedback on the desserts that we make.
Oh yeah, because they're freaking delicious and they're so
Really
pretty,
They
and
are
they
pretty.
shimmer because
And
they got
shimmer
gold
and
dust on them.
gold dust.
So, how long have you guys been making the sweets then? Since when?
Well, relatively for a while, but we're not. We didn't go to culinary school.
Didn't
No.
sell them to the
No,
public. It was
yeah.
just for
It
you
was
guys.
You know,
For ourselves, exactly.
just eating them. And then my cousin Debbie, she also makes these designer
They're
cookies.
so
that are
cool,
so
and they're so
awesome.
cute, and you guys can customize them anyway.
Absolutely.
You guys had really
Absolutely.
cool classic movie stars on there and musicians before, so And then you also had a 4th of July theme.
Yes.
So again, if you guys have a party, you can literally customize anything with you
Yes.
guys.
Yeah, we're gonna be making some really good tiramisu,
Woo.
and with also vegan options because we are vegan.
Okay.
But not everyone's vegan, so
Correct.
we want to have an abundance of different types of desserts
Yes.
that everyone can try.
Right.
And so I think that's what's kind of missing. Some people just kind of focus on certain things, and we want to just adapt to everyone's preferences.
Something for everybody. I love it. Well, I am not vegan. However, I love vegan, especially desserts and sugar. I love sugar and non-vegan stuff, of course, right? So, just like you, I have a sweet tooth. So when you told me what you guys were working on, I was like, oh my God. I'm super excited about this, and we had to tell everybody. I wanted everybody to know about you guys and support you guys because you guys support everybody.
Yeah.
You support local as much as anybody can out here. So I want you guys to go out and support them as well. So how do they find your page so they can go and follow you? And then how do they find where your next events are? If you guys want to tell us what those are and how they can book you or maybe place an order. So either book you at their events or place an order for their events.
I'll let them know.
Yeah, it's Tumbleweed Sweets and Treats, and that's going to be on Instagram. And so that's one of the best ways to get a hold of us.
Yes. Easy peasy. You guys on Facebook?
We're working on it.
Not yet, but in the mail. It's in the mail. I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be.
Get with Annie.
I know. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
poking you guys.
Yeah.
Did you make it? Did you make it?
There we go.
Yeah, we're gonna
Just
Annie.
do
But
it.
As soon as our truck is ready, we'll more than likely Annie know
Have all that ready.
immediately, so she can come out here and try the truck and find new sweets.
I'm always down to be a guinea pig. You don't have to ever
No, we already
question
know
that.
that.
Yeah.
I
I love it.
Yeah, we look forward to helping everybody, and our marketing strategy is with people like Annie because she's awesome. Annie's
You're
like
awesome.
one of our best local influencers because you really do.
Oh, you guys
We've
are too
seen
kind
you
to
do
me.
so many things for the community members and businesses. So if anybody needs any help, just reach out to Annie because we did. And we're here.
Yes. Thank you so much for that. I
Thank you,
appreciate
Annie.
you guys. And do you have any business advice for businesses out there,
What do you think?
or tips and advice?
No, basically, I mean, one thing that kind of stuck out to me one time is just that don't be scared of doing something because you don't know. I mean, there's always going to be bumps along the way, but you start gaining your grounds as the more you start walking and then finding out what didn't work, what did work. And then you start going from there. You're gonna fall. Just always know. It's
that's
gonna
business.
Happen. It's just gonna happen, and just keep on going. And just as you learn, just keep on going, and then make the friends necessary to also complement each other,
Sure.
and then help each other out. That's really it, because you
Yes.
start finding out with each other.
Absolutely. Like we were saying earlier, we move bigger mountains together, right? And when you find those like-minded people, and who doesn't love desserts in general? And they're eating up vegan desserts. I mean, come on, it's something healthy, right?
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
the ingredients are actually very clean.
yes,
We do
yeah.
date sugar.
You were telling me about it
it's
last
very
time.
clean ingredients.
Okay, so we talked about how people can find you. Do you have any events coming up, or how can people book you?
We are doing some catering events and private orders at the moment. People have been reaching out to us since we went to Desert Spoon Hub, and then we have another pop up with them August the 9th, I believe.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's coming up very soon.
Man, what a story.
I know, I love
Super
it.
cool. You guys are a perfect partnership there too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You guys are awesome too. Like they're awesome.
Yeah, it was super great. And so, and how they can just go to your Instagram, or is there a number they can call to cater in case? I mean, well, this is YouTube, so
Yeah, I
yeah.
could do
People
messages,
been
yeah.
messaging us.
Okay, perfect, awesome. Did we cover everything?
I think so. I
Yeah.
mean, pretty much the truck is still under wraps. It's
Yeah.
gonna be the cutest truck. I mean, people are.
I can't wait.
It's gonna be so cool.
I can't wait. I already know. I want to like introduce you to. I have a coffee friend. I want to introduce you to. I can see like little dessert. I kind of threw you guys under the bus, and you know me. Any of my friends, I do that.
Of course.
I don't know if you guys noticed. Like, when did we start doing dessert grams? Well, yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna say. You could do dessert grams. Like,
I'd be like,
There you
no,
go.
Frank, we need dessert ground. We're on the way.
yeah. I mean, everyone there's a birthday every day. There's
Yes.
Yeah, no
there's a
kidding.
will you go out on a date
Anniversary,
with me? I mean,
everything.
screw flowers. Give
Yeah.
me give me dessert
Give me
and
dessert.
flowers
With
on
flowers
dessert.
on
Even
dessert.
better.
Yes.
I'm just saying. Thank you guys so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
Give them a follow. Tumbleweed Sweet Treats, and tell them I sent you. I'm telling you guys, you will not be disappointed. They taste amazing. Like, they're gorgeous already, but they taste amazing. I can't wait to.
Yeah.
I'm like, no,
Speaking out loud.
all of it. Okay, sorry. Focus.
edible roses.
Focus. Focus.
Focus, Annie. You're gonna eat it afterwards.
Focus. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. How are y'all doing over here?
Doing great. Thank you for having us.
Heck yes. I'm super excited to have you guys on to learn more about this industry specifically, to learn about what you guys do. I met you guys also at Desert Spoon Hub. Mel and Frank introduced me to you guys, so it was super cool. Like, I had a podcast all in like one stop. It happened. It worked out great. And you guys brought in a friend today so we can talk about some of the awesome things you guys are working on together, get the community involved. You guys have classes available for the community. This is a crazy time. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening out there, and I hear about like there's a strike against produce coming up. A lot of people are also like, well, you know, produce is starting to get more expensive. Maybe they're interested. I'm not allowed to buy plants. I'm not allowed to do that anymore. I do not have a green thumb, and I do not like killing living things. So I just am not allowed to do it. However, I wish I had a green thumb, or I mean, maybe he knows how, I don't know. But the point is, there's a lot of people out there who are interested in possibly starting to grow some of their own, you know, whether it's peppers or the basics, right? Basil, mint, parsley, all the other things. I'm interested in growing watermelon because we were going through those things like no one's business. So exactly. And so it's really cool that there's a community like you guys out there who are offering these different classes out there to help educate people, for them to learn and then spread the word and share with others too, right? Is kind of what you guys work on. Awesome. So I'm going to let you guys take it away. Tell me who, what, when, where, why, what you guys have coming up, how we can find you, all the good stuff.
So I guess what we do is we're spreading the knowledge so that people could be more informed.
Yes.
A lot of the fear is due to misinformation. So here we are sharing information that we've gained from our ancestors, from our peers, from bugs, from nature, from, you know, trees that we look upon. But I've gotten the passion to make compost, and now I'm the compost maestro from Onus MicroFarmz.
I like that, the compost maestro.
And I teach everybody about soil. I make them unlearn everything that they've already been taught. So if they taught you to go spray some Roundup, I tell them that's the first thing you don't touch. So even going to buy, you know, chemicals, any chemical, like say you're gonna grow some plants and you say, hey, I need all these ingredients that I need to go buy right away commercially.
Right.
Your thoughts are commercial, so you lose ground, you know? You think that everything you have to get is through money when the ground provides everything for you.
Okay.
So Compost Maestro, the compost, it starts for, it's an acronym. Acronology is what we study here. And compost, it starts for cultivating our minds and our planet organically, sustainably, and truthfully. And that's what it stands for, right, as far as the compost side. And I do landscaping on my own. I started doing landscaping for multi-million-dollar companies here in El Paso, and they were paying me very low wages. So I said, can I go on my own and, you know, learn? And hip hop was like always on my, you know, I was always listening to, you know, music, getting grounded, you know, looking at the bugs, making compost, sifting it, getting ideas of like, hey, now I need to go tell people to recycle all their waste instead of throwing it away, which is not waste because it becomes a treasure.
It's perspective, right? And again, it's
like
education.
Food recovery.
And
Yeah.
we come
Food
from
recovery.
the
Yeah,
soil.
trying to change the language. Is
I
what
love
he's
it.
trying to do.
So we come from the soil, so I started going into the Maestro, that's another acronym. It stands for Master, Artificer, and Zamander, or Zoil if you may, like instead of soil with the S, I did it with the Z. Zamander or Zoil, teachings, realizing omnipotence, right? So we have to be like into regenerative landscaping, into regenerative farmscaping, where you go to farms and you're looking at people regenerate their soil instead of just taking from the soil. So to me, it's like we're robbing our soil and we are giving nothing back. So can I teach the people, hey, you know what, we gotta give back. Now's the time, and here we are. And composting is the way to go. So, I mean, I do classes. I was doing classes every Sunday, but I have 4 kids, so now I'm gonna have to start again. So I gotta get organized.
They're gonna start learning too and start teaching those classes with you,
they'll
right?
be there out there with you.
We're gonna be doing classes at the Temple of Hip Hop,
Okay.
which is 9601 Cindy Lane. And that's where we're gonna start our food forest, and that's where we're gonna be present.
Is that Texas or New Mexico?
Texas.
Okay,
That would
cool.
be Texas. Ours is in New Mexico,
Okay.
but that would be Texas. But
Okay.
we're going to be doing more free classes like for composting, even vegan cooking.
Do you guys work with
construction.
MCAT?
No, we're working with.
Yeah, but I feel like you guys also may be partnering with MCAT for some funds. or
Yeah,
something,
word.
Right?
Come on, let's go.
Right?
Let's go. Community involved.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're waiting
because I
for
mean,
people to
their whole
connect.
thing is, and they partner up with artists and different businesses around, and people who are educated in the community and offering classes and things like that, and they help partner. I'm not saying that for sure, but it's definitely something to look into,
That's what
right?
we're trying to get involved with now is getting more funds.
Yeah,
For
so-
because we're trying to get everyone involved. We
Exactly.
want everyone to have a food
Make it
forest in
bigger.
their backyard. So we're not depending on all these stores.
Like I can even see you guys partnering. I'm like just learning you
Yeah,
guys. No, I'm
that's
just
good.
like, you know, it's like it's a marketing one, right? So I'm like, I can even see you guys working with the library and like doing partnerships with them and so.
Right.
Oh, bam.
So
Okay.
I brought their books. I want to give a big shout out to the City of Sun and Park Library.
Dope.
Any library that's out there, make sure that y'all go out there. And,
Yeah.
I mean, they get
I
free
love the
books.
library. Yes, they're
Okay.
amazing.
That's the field
They have
trip.
all
Let's
the
go to the
books.
library.
And have you guys gone to the new one downtown?
We just
Gorgeous.
heard about it.
We
Maybe
have
yesterday.
Gorgeous.
We
Like
have
you guys
to
will
go.
love it. Yeah. But just hearing you guys talk and the different ways that you're working and wanting to grow and things like that, these might be different outlets to check out too. So anyway, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt. Okay. So real quick, well, I gotta thank my sponsors. EBBA, El Paso Beauty and Barber Academy. If you guys are looking for a new career, or you guys are looking for, or you guys know someone who is maybe interested in this field, nail tech, lash tech, esthetician, barbering, and cosmetology, please reach out to them. They're brand new here in El Paso. They're kicking butt. They're state of the art. They're offering, they have like machines and stuff that they're the only school in town that has them. So it's super cool. El Paso Beauty and Barber Academy and the Crystal Gallery by Gem Center. If you guys do not know them, you're missing out. They're freaking awesome. Go get lost. Go get lost in there for like an hour or two. They even have a museum in the back for you guys to check out these gorgeous, huge pieces. Take the kiddos. They have the rock cracking thing, and you get like to see the crystal inside. It's a lot of fun. Whether it's for you or someone else, beautiful gifts. Go check them out and tell them I sent you. The Crystal Gallery, the Crystal Gallery by Gem Center. Jeez, sorry. Okay, Crystal Gallery by Gem Center. All right. So over here, so you guys are now partnering up, and you guys have. So you guys are in New Mexico. You're in El Paso.
I'm in El Paso. Yes,
Okay,
indeed.
cool. So go on, tell us more about that. So you guys are partnering up, and what's happening there?
So we're building the food forest. We're gonna do it at his home.
Food
so,
forest? What the heck?
So
That
we're
sounds
doing
amazing.
micro food forest. So the whole point of us is to build our forest, like rebuild it, right?
Yeah.
They're taking them down at a very, I guess, fast rate.
Mm-hmm.
So here we are doing what we can to rebuild.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And we're doing it through microfarms. So
Okay.
my micro house is it's only like a 5,000 square foot lot,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like growing so many plants, it's crazy. So now I want to go to his house,
Mhm.
do the same exact thing where he does his teachings. We're
Mhm.
gonna build a food forest there, and then we're gonna do it at the temple that we have. It's
Is it like a community garden, or is this just something you guys are working on, and then you guys sell the food, or?
No, but yeah, pretty much we give it away. A lot of the seeds.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I've been giving it away. It's the movement where the more you give, the easier it gets.
Mm-hmm.
So all my like neighbors, they get free stuff, and they kind of look at me like I owe you something. I'm like, no, you don't
Wow.
owe me nothing.
Yeah, well, that's
And
just
they
rare
taste
nowadays.
it, and they taste it, and they're like, hey, what did you grow it with? I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, it's compost. I was a landscaper. I brought all my waste and I turned it into gold.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what
so
we're doing.
cool.
And my service is Compost Regenerative Services #1 because KRS #1, KRS1. It kind of just came to me, and now I have a bucket service going around that I go to every household or business where they give me all their scraps, where I turn it into gold and I give them a little bag of compost and seeds every month so that they can keep growing food inside of their house or their landscape.
And have you inspired some of these people to start doing this?
I mean, to be honest, I could probably let my wife be the judge of that. I feel like sometimes I had classes and only one person showed up, but one person to me was like 20.
That's
you
cool.
know? So
Yeah,
I got like 1,000 students, you know. So I don't even gotta worry about how many people come as long as I keep doing the classes and keep being
Keep sharing.
consistent and sharing it with love, which is the
I
main
love it.
objective out here. So
That's awesome. What a cool gift for the community. Anybody who's interested in this kind of thing. Like, I mean, I don't even know where to start, you know what I mean? So it's really neat that there's classes that people can sign up for and they just follow you guys on social media to...
Yes, they could find us at Onus.MicroFarmz on Instagram or on Facebook, and they can send us a message and let us know. We can do one-on-one, or they can come and sign up for our group, which will be again on Sundays.
On Sundays.
So
Every
we do
Sunday.
free soil. We also do free soil test analysis for whoever wants us to any farm, any home, any even like a building. We can go and pretty much do some landscaping on the interior to get your plants more oxygen inside of your
That's amazing.
lungs and whatnot.
Yeah, we're about to do a soil analysis with a coach from my son's basketball team.
Okay.
They have a farm in Mesilla where they have animals and herds, and they told us the same thing, that they have a lot of manure. We wanted it as compost, and we told them you can build your compost.
Turn it into gold.
So they want to get a compost.
They want to learn how to do it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, just everything's so expensive nowadays, and if we can eat better too, and I feel like once you get your kids involved, your family involved, they're more likely to start eating healthier at a younger age and take that into the future with them.
Get discouraged with vegan diets because it's too expensive. But if you're growing most of it,
there's no excuses. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just a little bit of
just
time,
when you work,
but that
when you
time
put
is
in the
also
work.
like that's good for the mental health. You know what I mean? I feel
It's a therapy
yeah.
that our ancestors used. I mean, at this point, we have a lot of therapies. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to say anything negative, but if you go outside and you take your shoes off and
Ground.
you walk and you literally put your hands in soil, that's a therapy that our ancestors were connected to without having to ask for anything. The answer was right there, always. So I always try to keep like soil, like I always give soil away and people tell me like, hey, why are you giving it away? I'm like, yo, this is a blessing to my people, you know. I'm a very organic being, that my actions are very organic. I try to eat organic, I try to do only organic actions, and that's just the way
awesome.
we have to be on a daily basis with the consistency so that the children can see, oh, it's that easy, not hard.
That's awesome.
And that's pretty much what I'm doing to teach them every day. I mean, they say, hey, he's doing his bodybuilding and everything.
and that's where I want to pair with him, since we have so much mulch and leaves in our backyard and all over our yard. In our backyard, we get more shade in the morning. I want to see, he does mass in his house on
We're lacking
Saturdays.
it, and it
We
came
want to
to
do it where we're grounding and doing that spiritual and breath work.
It all came together.
And that was the next step you were talking about. Okay, cool. Tell me, Eddie.
Okay, so I gotta just say it real quick. My name is Eddie Jesus, straight up from the Temple of Hip Hop. Peace to KRS1, peace to the peoples. Look, listen, we created, I'm the HLA practitioner and cultural specialist, and the Temple of Hip Hop is known worldwide. We've done so much for the communities. Everybody know who KRS1 is. If you don't know him, sound of the beat, police go woo woo. Sound of the beat, come on. Here we go. I got a lot of coffee. I mean, my throat's kind of bugging a little bit today, but no, let's get it straight up. So what we're doing over here is we set up the temple, soul and conditioning, faith, understanding, knowledge with the teachings of the Temple of Hip Hop and what we're doing. Not that what we're trying, what we're doing is we got the food forest set up. The temple, we're putting all sorts of plants in there. So when you go in there, you do your yoga, you do your breath work, you get your study, you're getting that oxygen and you're feeling how you're supposed to be in a natural way. Because your five senses what your five senses feel influences. If it smelled bad in here, we'd be having problems. But you know, when you have a pleasant smell, you think better, it's clear. So that's what we're getting down to. We're doing classes on construction, do it yourself. I mean, the last time I learned how to put a toilet on. I was like, okay, we had a guy like, let's teach you how to do a toilet.
Wow.
It was really awesome. And individuals that have put toilets before, they're like, dude, you would have saved us hours. They showed us totally different on YouTube. For yourself, and you were telling me about earlier that you don't have a green thumb.
No.
He'll be your green
Right,
thumb.
right.
Let him teach you. Watch it happen. You know, I had so much failures on that because I'm vegan. I'm vegan as well. So, you know, I'm here trying to grow my food and just, you know, just like trying to manifest it like, okay, what's going on? And then he comes to learn and I come to learn. So I'm giving him this, he giving me the food. We start exchanging, I start learning, next thing you know, now I'm growing, you know, things in my yard. I got the figs, I got the pears, I got the tomatoes. I'm like, yo, I got a little bit of that green myself there. All right. So that's just what it is. We're asking the community, come set up. I met these two beautiful people with delicious. I thought we were about to eat it down. I was like, yo. So with that said though, this is what I'm trying to get at is meeting y'all. I'm excited. I saw your date of your projects. Add one. July 27th. Go set up. Give us some of these desserts there, Lincoln Park. It's a Sunday. Get there. You know, we're gonna have, you know, we have yes indeed. We're gonna have music. We're gonna have music from 2 to 9. You know, you always hear about music under the stars and how it stopped. Well, we're doing it our way. Different types of music. It doesn't matter what it is. We got poetry, we got rock, country, whatever. You know, we got hip hop, of course. You already know. Actually, I have members from the Temple of Hip Hop itself flying in to come scope it out.
Awesome.
I gotta give you your shout. You wanted 1,000 subscribers?
Yes.
Yo, Temple, give us 1,000.
Please
You see
help
me on
me.
here. Put it on. Congratulations on your 1,000. So, with that said, that's what it is. Community. We're gonna see the 1,000 over here. I'm gonna end up getting desserts in July. This is how we work as a community. And earlier you were saying there's so much things going on, so many challenges, right? Well, either we subscribe to it and keep going along with the discomfort, or get a little bit uncomfortable in manifesting what we want in these challenges of I'm not a green thumb or so forth, but I'd rather not eat that food, and start learning from one another to really get there and really create this society that we all would love to be in.
Be the change, right?
Come on, be the change. You know, everybody's waiting on somebody to do it. Here we are, El Paso, the path. We're here.
I love it.
I'm with it. Like, who's with me on it? I'm serious.
All you gotta do is show up, right?
Yeah.
All you gotta do is show up. And it's free.
It is free.
What the heck?
The best things in life are free.
Oh, best thing. Normally, I speak clearly. I'm over here stuttering. I'm not gonna lie. I had like 3 reishi mushroom coffees. Hey, you gotta do this. I'm like, what? So I'm trying to calm down. But I'm feeling the energy. I'm feeling the people. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We have our Love One Another event. That's July 27th. Everybody come by. Look, vendors, come make your money. There's no charge. Just hit me up so you can reserve your spot. I said it again, no charge. Why am I doing this? Because I want to see y'all joyfully making your money. And guess what? We're also going to have free food. It's going to be free. Krishna Kitchen. Krishna Kitchen,
I
shout
love
out.
them.
They're going to be there.
Yeah.
Feeding everybody. July 27th. So you're talking about free food, free music, free live art, a kids corner. We're going to have a kids corner for the kids. We're going to get them creative. It's a party.
I love it.
But the only way we could create this revolution of peace, love, unity, and safely having fun is we gotta show up.
Yes. And so where is it at? Oh, the time.
This is Lincoln Park.
That's right.
Yeah, July 27th.
That's a
This
great
year, of
location.
course.
So that way the people who complain about driving west and the people that complain about
We're
driving
right
east
there,
right in the center.
under the freeway with the lights,
The murals,
art, you
yeah.
know, the organized chaos on top while we're just getting busy with nature, the grass, having a good time.
I love it.
Let's
I love
get it.
July 27th from what time to what time?
2 to 9 p.m.
2 to 9. Perfect.
It's gonna be dope. Yes, indeed. And with that said, like I said, anybody that wants to contribute, anybody that wants to help out, teachers. I need teachers. Who wants to come and give a free class on Sunday? My goal is eventually to start a school system where we teach character. Visualize that. You're actually teaching your kid character instead of this caste system of title. You know, like, you know, you see all these individual titles with the, you know, no disrespect, but, you know, it can be a little, I leave it at that. But actually, individuals that have consideration, awareness, you know, service, and teach that, and the honor that you have in that. Because one thing in this society that we are taught, that we have to unlearn, instead of belief system, this is my personal experience. I always say you have to work hard for what you want. I disagree. I say we have to work joyfully. I work more hours than these dudes working hard. I guarantee it, but I do it joyfully. I enjoy what I do, you know? And if we could teach our children that early age, find what you're good at, because everybody's good at it, and nurture it, water it, you know, give it its right nutrients, watch it pop off. And I think right now, all of us are in what I call labor pains, because you get your thought into your system and you want to deliver it. So you're pregnant with this thought. So my ladies, y'all are the ones that bring the spirit into the physical reality. What do y'all do? You know, what do you do when you're pregnant? You want to make sure you get the right rest. You don't want to take in toxins. You don't want to stress. And then later on in life, you start getting uncomfortable. Later on in the pregnancy, excuse me, telling you this coffee. Later on in this pregnancy, you're starting to feel uncomfortable. But you know you still can't stress because you're about to deliver a miracle. The next thing you know, that 9th month happens. And the contractions are real and the pain is what I've heard is the worst of the worst. But you can't give up. You have to push through it because a miracle depends on it. And that's what any idea is. You're going to go through labor pains. But have faith in what you're doing because you're about to deliver a miracle for everybody to prosper. And that's what life's about. You know, what we gonna leave? Let's leave. I'm not a size 12. I'm ready to leave my living right now.
That's the legacy right there.
I love it. So, July 27th, we have an
Yes.
event. Everybody is welcome. If you're a vendor, you're welcome to participate. Reach out to them to get all the details. Everybody is welcome in the community to come and participate. It is a free event. Bring the whole family. Tell them I sent you. You guys have classes on Sunday. People, give these pages a follow, and we'll go on and give them the information right now. And they can also purchase micros from you guys.
Whatever we have.
Yeah, you got with you guys in New Mexico or at different areas where you guys are vending. So let you guys just kind of give that information. How do we find you? How do we follow and to get all the upcoming information?
So we'll be posting newsletters of what we have to sell as far as produce. Sometimes we even sell vegan menudo or some vegan plates on Saturdays or Sundays.
We had that last Sunday or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not trying to interrupt, but
Like, something you want to hit up for sure.
yeah, it's real.
Yeah, it was really good.
And my husband also has amended soil compost ready for purchase as well. You can follow
Bam.
us on Instagram or Facebook, Onus.MicroFarmz. Send us a message and look for any posts of our upcoming events.
I love it. Perfect. What's up, Betty? You tell me.
Here it is. Find me on Facebook, Instagram, Eddie Gzus, Gzus. Our other site is Soul and Conditioning, Faith, Understanding, Knowledge. But I know what the one you're going to remember is the Eddie Jesus. You can't forget that one. So get down with me. We have Saturday Mass at 10 a.m. Anybody who has injuries, anybody that's going to struggle, anybody that just wants to better themselves, 10 a.m. It's free, y'all. Breath work. Where did I learn my breath work from? Wim Hof, Swami Yogananda. Light workouts. I learned from the best. Ronnie Coleman, 8-time Mr. O. Where did I get my study from? The philosopher, the teacher himself, KRS-One. Look, seeking you shall find. And I got these great teachers because I'm giving it to the people. So come on down. I want to see everybody there. Let's start creating what we need. Anybody who's interested with the Temple of Hip Hop, it's worldwide. We're doing big things. It's Temple, it's Temple, teachers will get mad at me at this one. It's the templeofhiphop.org. You already know. Sign up, see what it is. Come check us out and let's do what we're supposed to do in life. Have fun.
I love it. And real quick, another shout out. Where do we find you?
Tumbleweed Sweets and Treats on Instagram.
I love it. What do you want to say, Mel?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. He's like,
wanna dig in.
Like, are we done?
We just want to see you.
I can't wait. Did we cover everything, guys?
We did.
We did?
You
Awesome.
should have tried their menu though. It was so good.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, you guys are-
Theirs is good.
I guess one little thing I want
What's
to
up?
say, the best marketing is word of mouth.
Okay.
Like, don't let anybody else, like, deceive you.
Mhm.
Like, as far as marketing, I've noticed myself.
Yeah, that's your tips and
people
advice.
were like, hey, you know what? You're not going to do it with paper like this. You're not going to, people kept telling me you're not going to make it. I'm like, you know what? I'm making it right now with nothing. And I don't need, like, too much of, like, the, being on the billboard or stuff like that.
Sure.
Where it's a lot of synthetic stuff going out into the air or into the...
Oh, we got to give a
Brown.
message for the kids because you asked that earlier.
Yeah.
This is something that is very important. I got to put that one out there just real quick.
Of course.
Follow your purpose. Follow what you love to do. As kids, we would play building. We would make mud pies. We would play pretend. We would play hide and go seek, tag. Football out there. And then you go into the school system and they tell you gotta grow up. All right, let's pick. Oh, you used to sing and dance. Though. You can't forget singing and dancing, playing musical instruments. They tell you to grow up. But then, who are the grown-ups that are the most successful? Actors. People who play games, sports, etc. Wonderful chefs, cooks, musicians. All the stuff that we do naturally as children is what people want as a service as we grow up. So don't give up on yourself. Do not allow distraction to be your failure. And anything that you love, the way you prove that love is you practice it religiously. And I guarantee you, action is the one language all beings understand, and your wish will be granted, because practice makes perfect.
I love it. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. That was freaking awesome. Okay, cool. We got so much information, guys. I really do hope that you go out there, share this YouTube. There's awesome classes available for you guys. It costs nothing. Like, what the heck, even? That's free information for you guys to take for you, your family. Take the kids, educate everybody. And like I say, I really think it's important to teach kids when they're young, so that way if you do want to have a garden, you want them to have that knowledge, the younger they are. And so at Desert Spoon, real quick, they have these cool boxes there, and you can buy them for the kids, and it gives you like 3, 4, 5 fruits and vegetable options for them that they may probably have never even had, right? Which I wish I would have had something like that as a kid, because I'm walking through a grocery store now, I'm like, what the hell is that? But this gives them the opportunity to do that and try it, and it also teaches them like a recipe to cook, so that way they're more interested in eating it. So same kind of concept, right? You teach them how to grow it, so they know it, and they're more likely to eat it. You teach them how to cook it and have fun with it, they're more likely to eat it. And they're more likely to take this in the future with them for their family and so forth. So just keep that cycle going. Start the cycle, then keep it going. And of course, tell them I sent you. And of course, get those sweet treats from Tumbleweed Sweet Treats. on Instagram and tell them I sent you the freaking delicious. You will not regret it. Vegan, non-vegan options, both. They got them both. Real quick, a sponsor shout out. Thank you so much to Star City Studios for always allowing me this awesome space to do this podcast. I literally cannot do it without you guys, so thank you so much. They're an amazing facility. If you guys need an event center, this is a beautiful area to do that. They have really cool events, lectures, all kinds of stuff. Make sure to follow them on social media to find out about their upcoming events. Also, El Paso Beauty and Barber Academy. Guys, this school is super cool. The instructors are great. A lot of one-on-one time for the teachers and instructors, morning, evening, and hybrid classes, bilingual, all kinds of perks. Make sure to follow them and tell them I sent you. Same with the Crystal Gallery by Gem Center. They're so cool. I'm like a kid in a candy store. Every single time I go in there, it's like you have to drag me out, and I'm never on time. If I have like a 10-minute 30-minute, no, I'm like in there way longer than that, but it's so fun. And I mean, this place is huge. They have their own mines in Mexico. They have like warehouses full of raw material. They showed me how to polish rocks. They just literally do it all. It's available for wholesale and retail. Do not miss it. Go check it out. It's awesome gifts to give. I was raised with stones and candles and all that kind of cool stuff with my Nina, Lady D. So with I like to gift rocks, metaphysical reasons, and all kinds of cool things that come with these stones. So just go and learn. It's a great place to do that. Also, El Paso Family Dental. If you guys are looking for a dentist, I cannot recommend them enough. They're amazing. They do beautiful work, life-changing work every single day. Just follow them to see for yourselves. If you are looking for a dentist, I cannot recommend them enough. And the Conservation Society of El Paso. If you guys are looking for a nonprofit to support, they're amazing. They do beautiful work. They're finishing up or wrapping up their summer camp this month, so check them out. The kids love it. Make sure to sign yours up next year, and as always, tell them I sent you. And real quick, if you guys are looking for marketing, I do work at Leo Marketing. We're a local full-service marketing agency here in El Paso, Texas. We understand the manana market. If you guys need anything from digital or traditional marketing like TV, radio, billboard, print, online streaming, graphic design, photography, SEO, social media, SEM, if you guys need PR, you guys need community outreach, event planning, video production is huge for us. Any of these services, we can help you. I'd love to help you guys take your business to the next level, so just reach out to me. And of course, with Annie's Adventures, same thing. I offer featured posts, so just give me a message and I'll talk to you soon. All right, thanks for going local. Take care. And open rewards. Don't freaking miss out on that app. You literally earn money for going local. I'm just saying, throwing it out there. See you guys later. Bye.